All right, springtime in the mountains of western North Carolina. I mean, it happened overnight. I'm out here every week at least, and it still happened overnight. We're on Wolf Creek Lake in Nantahala National Forest, and it's like 75, headed towards 80 today. I just got out of town and into the hills here on the lake. Got my camp set up, got my big boat this weekend. This weekend's all about the fishing. This first week of May, last week of turkey season. And I'm gonna stand right here in the morning at daylight, and if I can hear me a gobbler, I might go chase after him. I might make me a little loop whether I hear one or not. But back up in yonder. But you know, the gobblers have shut up for the year. The hens are on the nest. I ain't got high hopes. You know, every once in a while, late season turkeys in the mountains of western North Carolina, you'll get that perfect morning and all of them will fire up and you can get on one. But it's very rare. It's happened to me just a couple times in 20 plus years of hunting up here. Anyway, got my little camp set up. Gonna be a nice cool night, even though it's gonna be hot today. These nights up here, we have 55-degree mornings every morning of the summertime up here. And might even be cooler than that tonight. But yeah, got me a deer steak. I'm gonna cook me a little deer steak later on. But right now I'm set up and got my bucket and my Gatorade there, and I'm gonna get down in that boat and we're gonna hit these edges. I got some crickets and see if we can't catch us some brim. Y'all stay with me. It's time to start catching these brim up here. Hopefully they'll bite today. Water level's way up. Water level's up 4 feet from the last time I was out here 2 weeks ago. So I don't know if that's gonna be good or bad. We're about to go find out. I got a hold of something here. Oh yeah, good brim, nice brim. Back out of here in case there's a bunch of them in there. Oh yeah, that's a slab. He got off, but that was a slab there. That's good news there, boys. I'll net them. I'll net them. I see the beds in there. It ain't quite time for brim beds, but they must be pre-spawn, kind of hanging out in there. That's good news. tell you what, that's this second or third cast I made, and that I already got a slab on there. That's a good thing there. We might catch a few. Oh, I love it for this destined to fail turkey hunting trip to turn into a slab brim trip. I'll tell you that, that'd be all right with me. Yep, they in there, buddy. All right. All righty. They are in there. And they biting good. I'm gonna open up that hook just a little bit. Boy, they just ain't nothing better than catching a big old brim. Turn around here where they can see you, brim. That's a nice one. Oh shit, I just crushed my cricket bucket. God damn. Son of a bitch. Never set your cricket bucket in your seat. I got some wax worms in here. Couple little things of them, really. I guess we'll use these and see what happens. Biggest brim I ever caught. Biggest pumpkin seed I ever caught. My favorite brim. Biggest pumpkin seed I ever caught. I caught out of this lake, up at the head of the lake, in a treetop, on one of these wax worms right here. And the truth is, when the brim are biting, it don't matter what you fish with. I could run that beetle spin right there and catch them, but I like using crickets, damn it. But I'll use wax worms for the rest of the afternoon, and I'll get out here tonight and catch me a few of these crickets as they're crawling around the boat. They'll come out at tonight, and I'll make me a little cricket bucket with that screen and that bottle right there, and we'll just try her a different way tomorrow. But that right there, see, that they'll come out. I'm just gonna have to catch them a few at a time as they crawl out. But yeah, the brim's here. I just got to get right. I'll go back over to this first hole I fished, see what happens. All right, this here wind is giving me a fit. At least I got a little relief from the sun here. Clouds got the sun covered up for a minute. I was getting sunburned as hell. Oh yeah, there's something decent. What it is, big old brim. Yes sir. I mean a nice one. I mean a nice one. Lay up there on my hand now. It's all right. Your ass is going in the bucket either way. You could squeeze 8 1/4 out of him. That's a nice one. Ooh, ooh, get fall over here. Slab right here. Woo-wee. That's a slab right there, boys. That is a specimen. Hook gets tangled in the doggone net. That's why I don't like to net fish. The hook always gets tangled up in the damn net. About ruins the whole thing. Yes, sir, that's a big one there. Now, that is, you can squeeze 10 1/4 out of that one. There is a damn mess of damn brim in there, boys. Blue, big bulls and females. I got that one up pretty good, but I hate to lose them big ones. And sometimes when I lift them up, I lose them. It's hooked right in the top of the mouth, but it's in that membrane that gets torn. That's how they get off the hook. I want y'all to look. I want y'all to look. I want y'all to look at that brim right there. Look at that. That's a monster right there. Wax worms. Wax worms is catching them, boys. I've caught them on them before. That little tiny maggot looking thing right there. They sell preserved wax worms in the fishing department at Walmart. And all I do is hook it on the hook like that. Just cover the point of the hook. There's something. One of them booby brim. Get me a mess in there now. All right. As usual, I waited a little too long to eat. I got the feeling a little peaked out there in the sunshine. So came in here, we're gonna have us a little bagel sandwich. That'll work. I think I'm gonna make a run with that because I'm pretty hungry. Haha. That'll work. Well, that's a nice fight right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chunky brims. I love catching me a big chunky bluegill. Nothing in the world I like better. I don't think. Well, besides the obvious. You know, killing a big doe with my bow. There it goes. Killing a big doe with my bow. So I'm managing to sit here and be patient, like that cricket that just came out right yonder. I let him crawl on up there a bit, and then I'll catch him. See, I got him. And so I'm managing to sit here and catch a few crickets as they come out of hiding, and then catch a few brim. It's nice. It's actually fun. It's like double fishing. It's like hunting and fishing. Cricket hunting and then fishing. See, I do throw some back. If they're worthy of being thrown back. That's a nice one. Look good? Yeah, he's look good. The bluegill finally came up out of that deep ass water. I caught a few this winter. Deep. But that ain't no fun. I like fishing these edges with these wax worms and crickets. That's the fun way to do it. That's the fun way to do it. Well, I got me a good mess. It was hard fought. That's what happens this time of year. Thing is it's so deep to get, it's such a deep hole to get out of, you don't notice that the trolling motor's down until it planes out. Then it's like, oh shit. I just use it to carry oil in. But I don't know if you've ever had green beans cooked like that right there, just seared in the pan like that before, but man, them things are good. Yeah, that's gonna be delicious. All right, check that green bean out. Those are perfect. You want them to be slightly toasted. Little tiny bit of crunch on the outside. Let's see how we did on the steak here. Oh, perfect. I ain't even gonna mess with no wrap. Look at that. That's perfect. Perfectly rare deer steak. Oh my God. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the sights and sounds of spring in the mountains of western North Carolina. Our spring leaves are almost as brilliant as the fall leaves. Y'all listen to these damn peepers. Amazing. I was watching a video the other day. Lisa DeHart, 3 minutes with a man guide. I love her channel. Big shout out to her. But she was talking about cooking and coffee and all that stuff. You know, from the perspective of a main guide who's preparing a lot of stuff on a luxury canoe trip for lots of people. And she was kind of knocking instant grits and dehydrated meals, and you know, she makes a big huge pot of bush coffee. It probably takes her 45 minutes to make it every time. And man, if you got a big group of people and you're doing that kind of thing, it's great. But I've always said in all my videos for a long time, when I'm out here, I got an agenda. Like, it's like first light. I should have been doing this 30 minutes ago. I should be standing up on top of the hill right now, you know. I got an agenda. And you can't beat boiling a pot of water real quick, pouring it in something, and within 5 or 6 minutes having breakfast and coffee. You just cannot beat that out here, especially when you're hunting or fishing, you know. My time is very constrained, especially during turkey season, especially at first light. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on that. I'm gonna get me some yum yum here, and we're gonna head up the mountain. Here's a tip for you. When you're running a box call, I carry one of these hair ties, the cloth covered rubber band hair ties. Go around the whole box call, make one loop around the paddle, and slide it down like that. Silent in the pocket. You're welcome. Thought that was a dang crappie. It's a dang ditch pickle. I like them too though. I'm gonna have to shorten my depth here. Be able to land this one and get the net, because he ain't hooked good. I can already tell that's a spotted bass. And I hate a spotted bass. So I eat every one I catch. That one is going to the house with us. Pretty fish. Yeah. Here's my mess of fish right there. I got 10 brim and 2 nice bass. I'm stoked about that. That's the first real good mess of fish I've caught this spring. I've been coming out here and catching 1 or 2 here and there, you know, like 2 or 3 nice brim and like a bass. But that's the first time where I really got into them and caught me a nice mess of fish. That'll be a good bag of fillets for the freezer. So I'm gonna start thinking about packing this stuff up here, I reckon, and get on back home. Appreciate everybody watching my videos. It's just getting right. Only got the 1 turkey this year. That was kind of a bummer, but at least little man got him a turkey, and we did it on public land our way, and so it's been a great turkey season. And we'll do it again next year for sure. But y'all stay with me, more videos to come. It's just now ramping up. It's May, it's the first week in May. You wait till the first week in June, do you see the brim videos that I got? It's just crazy around here in June. Everywhere I fish, I just burn them up. So cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one.